Right now, welcome ladies and gents, boys and girls, to the Patrouille De Santos display for 2021. The jets are rolling now on the runway and we'll be getting airborne and to the display area very shortly. So if you haven't already, get those cameras out and get ready as we start the show. So today, what's happening? So we've got 8 jets today flying on behalf of the team, just like our real world counterpart with the Patrouille De France, the oldest display team in the world. Here they are in from the left hand side with some UAE colours. Here they are. So there they are out in the distance at crowd centre. Each jet is now just going to get in position, ready to start the display. So just look beyond the yacht. If you're on the cameras, zoom all the way in, you'll see the jets out in the distance. Here they are then. It's the 2021 Patrouille De Santos. So heading into our Bastille at our entry loop, hitting a height of about 6,000 feet. The jet at the bottom of our formation at this moment in time is Athos 1. He's the leader of the team and of course leads the formation today. He has 2 years of flight experience and has set up the team in July of last year. So in from the left, we're now going to change that formation with 7 and 8 tucking in behind, creating the supersonic commercial aircraft on behalf of the French and the UK. This is Concorde. So as Concorde exits to the right hand side, was famous of course for the supersonic ability that it had with Super Cruise, which meant that the aircraft could surpass the speed of sound, which is just over 600 miles an hour, without the need of afterburner. So now we've changed that formation and we're now going to come in once again from the left hand side, celebrating the 20th century efforts of NASA with the space program. Get ready from the left hand side. This is Apollo. Jet train in the white smoke behind the leader today is Athos 2. Athos 2 is George for this year. He's the leader of the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight Display Team, or the BBMF, showcasing the warbirds of the Second World War with the Allied forces in the fight against the Nazis. We've now changed the formation once again. If you've liked what you've seen so far in our display, get ready. In from the right hand side, each and every single jet is now going to go upside down as we roll the entire formation. Get those cameras ready as we pull up. This is the dot roll. So hitting a height of about 2,500 feet at the top of the roll. Each jet put in very small inputs into the throttle and also the joystick, making sure that the formation is as clean as possible. Now as they exit out to the left hand side, we're now going to change that formation, one that you'll see most prominently with the red arrows with a full 9. However, of course, with the Patrouille De France inspired display, we only have 8 jets. So in from the left hand side, we're now going to miss that middle jet that we're used to seeing. Now with some colour about to come on. Get ready as we fly Diamond. Athos 3-4 today is Blake. Blake has had various different stints on the team. He's now in his second stint with us. And we're very, very happy to have him on with us as well. So now changing the formation to the 4th generation fighter on behalf of the French Air Force. Having seen operational success and duty in Mali. Out 45 degrees to the right hand side. Performed in Opération au Matin. Get ready, this is the Rafale roll. So each jet once again going upside down. A nice big rolling loop. About 5,000 feet, exiting to the left hand side. Athos 4 for this year, which completes the front section of our display, is Coyle. He's one of our newer pilots, joining us about 3 to 4 weeks ago, undergoing intense training to get up to speed with the rest of the team. Now get ready, in from the left hand side, a new manoeuvre for our 21 display. The team's now going to bank to the left and straighten out. Get ready. The front 4 now going to go in a nice tight box formation. The inner jets rolling towards the outskirts in the rollbacks. And now going to do this once again to make sure each jet is in the correct position. Athos 5 for this year is Pageant. Pageant, the leader, former leader of the Italian Eagles. We're very happy to have him on the team with us for this year. He's settled in with the team after joining us about a month ago, undergoing once again intense training to get up to speed with new ways of flying that we have in the Patrouille De France inspired PDLS. In our crowd centre then, our longest formation from front to the rear of this next shape. Get ready, the battery smoke are about to come on. This is Starship. Into a very slow loop at about 6,500 feet. That just makes it easier for all 8 jets to be nice and tight in the formation. Now we're going to bend that out to our left hand side. So the battery jets are just slightly behind. Now we're going to use some very clever techniques to make sure they're just 6 feet apart from the rest of the formation. In from the left, get ready, this is the Starship bend. exiting out to the right hand side, and now going to bank the formation up and to the right. The white smoke jet is going to now power all the way through the middle of this next formation. Each jet putting the smoke on halfway through this next bending formation. Bank. Now they're going to level out, and each jet is going to roll in a synchronized fashion, celebrating the real world aircraft that flies for the Patrouille De France, our real world counterparts. Get ready, this is the Alpha Rolls. Now the smoke's about to come back on, squeezing the formation to just 6 feet apart. Now into another loop, let's go up. Heading out to sea. Athos 1 is now going to twist the formation away from us. So far you've seen all 8 jets painting the skies with different colours and patterns. Now we're going to change the pace of our display by splitting the team into 2 sections. Of course, having 4 jets for 2 sections. The front 4 what we call rebo, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Our back section is what we call synchro, that is 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now changing the pace of our display, and you're now about to see much quicker, faster paced manoeuvres. The smoke's about to come on out at crowd centre. You can see the nose lights of the jets, and to start the second half, this is the Atlas break. Watch the jets at the bottom. Now keep those eyes left and right for our synchro section. They're now just communicating between each other, making sure that they get the timing of their next manoeuvre as spot on as we can get it. So now just in their respective banks, they're now about to put the smoke on for la ligne de révolution. So look left and right. So 3, 2, 1, across. So heading out to sea. Zoom all the way in, just slightly over the top of the yacht. Rebo, our front section, are coming in. They're now about to put the smoke on and head up into one of 2 barrel rolls for this evening. This is a la cascade. So each jet aiming to be within 2 jet widths apart from each other, having nice even spaces between them. Heading into that second barrel roll, exiting to the right hand side. Now look just over the yacht again at crowd centre. Synchro about to celebrate one of the most prominent aircraft in the French Air Force. Get ready, this is Mirage. To see the nice middle shape there, that is what we call the Delta, named after the Delta wing that we have on the Mirage, a triangle shape which allows the jet to have as much lift as possible at high end speeds. So now looking left and right, we're now getting ready, lining up for Fête Diable. So get ready once again. 3, 2, 1, cross. So See two jets pulling straight up into the vertical, the other two barrel rolling once they've crossed. Now look to the right hand side. Here's Rebo. A new manoeuvre for this year. This is Les Linda. So the white smoke jet rolling as smooth as possible, allowing it to be easier for 3 and 4 rolling around his smoke as they exit to the left hand side. Now get those cameras out at crowd centre. You're about to see 7 and 8 with the red smoke crossing 3 times as we fly the slalom. The difficult part is to keep each jet as level as possible. Of course they can't actually see each other whilst they do that. They're now going to push straight up into the vertical. Now look to the left hand side. Bieber coming in once again. Another new manoeuvre for this year. Get ready for implosion. So the two outer jets perform rollback light manoeuvres, what we saw earlier. Now look straight out over by the yacht. 7 and 8 are about to come in yet another manoeuvre we've added for this year's display. The one jet rolling around the outskirts of the other. It's time for eruption solar. Now look over the yacht once again. Rebo are coming in for one of the crowd favourite manoeuvres. Here we go, they're about to split. However, they're now going to join straight in the middle once again. Ready for our second break in La Papillon. Nicely done there by Rebo. Now look left and right. This is 7 and 8, our synchro pair for this year. Coming in at a closing speed of 700 miles an hour as they fly Deja Vu. Now keep your eyes on those two jets that have exited left and right. They're now about to approach each other once again. So Alpha 6 for this year is Jack. He's joined it about 2 months ago. And he's also joined by Alpha 7, which is Callum. He's our synchro lead. One of the two jets that you see here. They're now about to cross twice in Le Fondre. He's now joined by his synchro partner of Patrick. 3, 2, 1, cross. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our synchro pair exiting out over the top of us. Now look just to the front of the yacht. You'll see the front 6 jets of the team pulling up into a loop. However, we're now going to roll that in preparation for our next break. This is a technically difficult one to pull off as we fly Elysee. Now look to the left hand side. You'll see 7 and 8 coming in once again. They're now going to roll around each other's smoke. So the first one is now about to do about 2 to 3 rolls. And as they cross over halfway, watch how close they get. And now the second one rolls round the outskirts of his smoke, exiting to the right hand side. Now they're going to go over behind us in preparation for our next manoeuvre. If you watch the red arrows, you'll see 2 jets perform this. Various different display teams have different variations of how they do it. We don't have 2 jets, 3 jets, 4 jets, 5 jets, but we have 6 for this next one at Crowd Centre to show our appreciation for those watching us today. Get ready as we draw the heart. So there's the synchro pair, spearing the heart with the red smoke. Nicely done there by the team. Now get those cameras out to the left hand side. Synchro and now getting ready, lining up with the red smoke. Here they come. They're about to fly 2.5 rolls. Here's the first one. There we go. Now waiting for 1.5 rolls as they are about to pull up into the vertical, but rolling out at the top, pushing forward on the stick. Get ready, this is our personal favourite of the display. All the blood rushing to the heads of the pilots. They're now lining up, getting ready to fly straight through an inverted V with the rest of the team. It's time for Kaleidoscope. So as you see there, synchro splitting in the background. The front 4 of Rebo in a nice tight formation at the front, with 5 and 6 rolling around the outskirts of the smoke about half a dozen times, getting very, very dizzy as they exit to the right hand side. So get ready, it's time for our final manoeuvre of the display itself before one final fly past this evening. So all 8 jets are now getting ready, lining up on the leader's wings. So if you've liked what you've seen today, give the team a big follow on Instagram, and on there you'll see the new list of pilots that you've seen in front of you today. Get ready for the final break. It's time for the Drapeau Français. So get ready as the smoke comes on. Ladies and gents, you've been watching the 2021 GTA Aerobatic Team, the PDLS. So we're going to do one final fly pass for you, and obviously displaying the UAE colours quite appropriately. We've got their national anthem. So on behalf of the team, thank you for watching us. We have been Athos 10, the team manager and commentator. both myself and Matt. And on behalf of the team, we'd like to say a big thank you for coming out and watching us today. So we've been the Patrouille De Santos, Athos 10 signing out.
Yo, don't blow up my car now, bro.
Yo, not gonna lie, that shit was sick.
Yo, I appreciate that, big dog. I appreciate that, bro.
No worries, no worries.
Yo, that was a fucking sick ass show, bro.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Anytime you do a show, bro, hit me up, bro. No cap.
Yeah, man.
That was sick, bro. I was asking about
What was your favourite part? What was your favourite part?
Yo, I like when they were doing the crossing and the double barrel. That was sick.
You like that one?
yeah, that was
Yes.
sick. Also the part that we're the one we're cruising, heading to the next meet spot. Like, holy shit, dude! How do you guys do that?
That's through, yeah, we train about two to three times a week, about I think it's 3 hours each time, so yeah, that's quite intense.
Wow. That was some real tight shit, yeah. That was some nice one, dude.
Alright now, where's the heli?
Oh. That was cool.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah. That was sick.
I'm gonna get that car, bro.
What's that?
Yo, I'm chasing one of the guys in the crew, man. They was about to blow up my car. I was like, hey, bro, chill, B, chill. Never that serious, bro. I blew up my brother's nice ass whip.
I think there was parts that looked good and like the rolls felt really good. I don't know if it was just me, but the rolls felt really
Nicely done, boys.
I think there was a lot of tap on the Starship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit scruffy, but
Yeah.
Yeah, minor collision on the way down, but seemed to get it back pretty quick, did we?
Yeah.
Like we went
regained.
way out and then we seemed to be back together pretty quick, so
yeah,
that's a good thing.
yeah.
Yeah, like I say, just a couple of minor things, but
It can be resolved. I've noticed the past few times we've been doing it, it's been quite messy.
Yeah, Hart wasn't as clean today.
And jets have been falling out of the formation. And the smoke was really like pickety all around. So I feel that Hart needs work.
yeah. Really good. No, well, anyway, I'm not unhappy with that. Did they seem happy, James?
Yeah, they quite enjoyed that one. Quite enjoyed that one.
No, fair enough.
James, your vehicle access is on friends, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what they can't get in.
I was going to say, how the hell do you know that? And I was like, oh, it's still streaming.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, just a few things that need improving. Yeah.
Just send me a message now.
she's on Calendar. Wait. Perhaps she's on James Calendar. First side.
Right, thank you to those watching in the stream, much appreciated, and we'll see you soon. Well, tomorrow actually, so if you stick around. Yeah, got another display for the leader of the LSROs, so we'll join you there.